All right, we're diving into a philosophical battle today that has been shaping Chinese culture for thousands of years. The big question is this: should a society run on a moral code or a strict legal one? It's really a debate about what makes us good citizens in the first place.
So let's just start with a wild idea. Imagine a world with no laws that punish you. The only thing that stops you from doing something wrong is your own internal sense of shame. Now, this isn't just some random thought experiment. It's actually the very core of a philosophy that has totally shaped one of the world's oldest civilizations.
Okay, so let's meet the man at the center of all this, Confucius. Now, the first thing you have to know is that Confucius wasn't starting a religion. He wasn't interested in the afterlife or, big metaphysical questions. His entire philosophy was planted right here on Earth, and it was all about one thing: figuring out the absolute best way to organize society and live a good life.
And at the very heart of his thinking was this really fundamental belief: people are born good. So if someone messes up, it's not because they're an evil person, it's seen as a failure of education. And for Confucius, you know who the most important teachers were? The rulers. Their moral example was supposed to be the bright shining light for everybody else.
So this whole way of thinking set up a huge clash between two really powerful ideas about how to govern people. And these two concepts, li and fa, they became these two opposing pillars for how to think about law and order in traditional Chinese society.
So first up, we've got li. The best way to think about li is as your internal moral compass. It's the whole code of good behavior, proper rituals, and treating people with respect. Confucius argued that if you rule with li and someone breaks those norms, they'll feel this deep personal sense of shame. And that shame, that's the thing that corrects their behavior and keeps society in harmony.
And then, on the complete opposite end of the spectrum, you've got fa. Fa is all about external punitive law. The kind of system we're pretty familiar with today. It keeps order using punishments. Confucius? Oh, he hated this idea. He was sure that if you only use fa, people never develop that inner moral compass. They just learn how to not get caught, without ever actually feeling bad about what they did.
Yeah, this slide really breaks it down, doesn't it? You've got li, the moral code, on one side. It's internal, it's about shame, it builds character. That was the ideal. Then you've got fa, the legal code. It's external, relies on punishment, and just enforces compliance. For Confucius, that was just a crude necessity.
So you're probably wondering, okay, this idea of lie sounds nice, but how did it actually work? How did these ideals really shape society? Well, it all came down to a very specific, and let me tell you, a very rigid social structure. The entire Confucian world, and I mean everything,